So what is going on, guys? Fake Trades here, bringing you another new weekly stock watch list. Before we get started, though, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'd really appreciate it. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the watch list. So first things first, you guys know I like talking about the earnings list. As far as this week goes, earnings are finally resuming after that 2-week pause that we had for Christmas and the New Year. So finally, we're back on schedule and finally taking things back up again. So as far as this week goes, there are 0 earnings, though. 0 companies that are reporting that I have any interest in or that I look at on a daily basis. So earnings week, as much as it is back, there is not too much going on. I believe the next few weeks is when things start ramping up, because that's when you get the banks, the airlines, and then the big tech sectors, big tech companies reporting. So hence the tech sector part. So that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the watch list. Like I said, there's not too much going on here to really keep an eye out for. First things first is, you guys know I like to talk about futures, so we get a rough idea of where the market's currently sitting at. As for ES and NQ, we did have an aggressive sell-off on Friday, and it did put us in a really weird spot. So really the only thing that I have here on ES and NQ is I'm looking at a broad range rather than specific points, just because it's the weekend. Anything can happen over the weekend, especially with the whole Venezuela war going on right now. That's a whole different story. It can be good, it can be bad. It just depends how the market looks at it overall. I'm no analyst, I'm no professional, I'm no pro, so I'm not here to tell you guys that the market will jump up, the market will come down. I'm no fortune teller. Nobody in this industry can actually predict where the market's going to go. It doesn't matter how good of an algo you have as far as a retail investor, even an institutional, big institutions. They don't know where the market's going to be at in a year. If they did, I'm sure that they'd be trillionaires by now, and they're not. So as far as ES goes, really, like I said, I'm looking at a broad range here. The only thing that I really have here to keep an eye out on ES is anything above 69.50, which was the consolidation, or I guess the top of the range when ES broke all-time highs. Looking at this trend line here that we have touched off of 1, 2, 3, 4 times from the top side, and then we also have a 30-minute trend from the bottom side that we have multiple touches, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches off of this as well. So looking at a roughly 68.70 continuation of low, or any highs above 69.40 to 69.50 on that one. So that's all I got for ES. Next up is NQ. NQ, same story here. This one's just in a bigger range. The only issue here with NQ is we keep projecting at this 8 to 900 area here on it. So really anything above 900 for continuation to the upside, so we can see some confirmation with that above 26,000. Or if we come back down, anything below 25,000 on that. So as far as the stocks go, I only have 2 stocks for this week. There really is not too much going on. A lot of the setups are relatively far away, and I'm going to keep those more exclusive to stock hours, because even though they are setups that look pretty good, that actually have had a lot of time to develop, those are ones I'm going to keep on the side just for stock hours exclusive, just because those are far away. You never know with the market gapping down or gapping up. Anything can happen. Those setups could get closer. So that's why I'm going to keep it more exclusive to the stock hours. If you guys are interested in what they are, make sure to join the Discord so you get that premium exclusive on those side watches. So as far as this week goes, the main watches, I'm sure a lot of people have been looking at MU recently. This has been breaking all-time highs damn near almost every single day now. It's been on an absolute tear. Me personally, I only like trading the opening breaks on this. After that, I don't really like trading it, just because of how brutal the spreads can be on a stock like this, despite how much volume it has. So realistically, I'm only watching 320 here for continuation. If that ends up breaking pre-market, then the only thing I have to be really looking at this is some sort of consolidation. If it breaks a high and consolidates at some sort of level like 321, 322, so on. So 320 overall is the main thing I'm looking at on here. I'm not interested in any downside. That's the last thing I want to look at on this. So that's MU, just continuation of all-time highs and the momentum this has had. Next up is Tesla. Now, Tesla is a pretty nice setup. I've put this on the 1 year or the 4 hour. You guys can see that we have a clean flat bottom at 435 that we've been bouncing off of, and that's the exact level that we bounced off of on Friday end of day. So that being said, Tesla, really all I have on this is 435 to the downside. As far as any upside goes, I really didn't see anything. You guys know how Tesla rolls. If Tesla ends up gapping up and the market just ends up gapping down overall and Tesla's holding up really well, either flat or green, that could be a sign that Tesla's strong, and I may look for some sort of sympathy play for that one, maybe at 450, or maybe some sort of consolidation if it has anything pre-market on that. So that being said, though, that is about it for the watch list. Pretty straightforward, pretty straight, easy levels to keep an eye out for on Tesla and MU. And then as far as ES and NQ go, pretty easy on broad ranges that I'm looking at. Like I said, I don't want to overcomplicate things. I can't predict the future. That's why I'm just looking at a broad area for both of those indexes. So that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Before you go, though, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We really appreciate it here at Stock Hours. With that being said, hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a nice Sunday and have a great week. Peace out.